How's it going, guys? This is KSASP. As you see in the title of this video, we have a return of Demon Kane, which is pretty interesting. So let's get to it. The first match we had was on the pre-show. It was Stardust and the Ascension, the Cosmic Wasteland, whatever you want to call them, versus Neville and the Lucha Dragons. The Ascension and Stardust win that match. We get to the regular show. The first match is Ryback versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens rolls Ryback up. Kevin Owens is the new Intercontinental Champion. And then we had Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. And basically the ending of that match, Summer Rae was thrown out, and she threw a shoe out through the aisle, took off the other shoe, was aiming for the referee, hit Rusev. Dolph Ziggler hits a zigzag. Dolph Ziggler gets the win. Still waiting for Lana to return. The third match was the New Day versus the Dudley Boys. The New Day ended up getting the disqualification win after the Dudleys hit a finisher, and Xavier Woods comes in and attacks Bubba Ray and Devon. So that ended up being the deciding factor. But the Dudleys did put Woods through a table. And that was that match. The next one we had was the Divas Championship match with Nikki Bella versus Charlotte. Charlotte did come out with the win in that one. Charlotte ended up nailing her with a spear, then locked into figure eight and won. The match was awful, but it was good to see Charlotte win. And the next match was Ambrose, Reigns, and the Mystery Partner versus the Wyatt family. The Mystery Partner ended up being Chris Jericho, who is great at putting people over. But in the end, Jericho tags himself in, hits the Lion Salt, and Strowman would kick out. He hits his finisher and makes Jericho pass out. And then Ambrose and Reigns try to get the crowd to cheer for him, saying it's alright or whatever. And at that point, it ended up being Chris Jericho would nudge Ambrose out of the way on the way back backstage, I should say. And then we have Rollins versus Cena. Cena would get the win after an attitude adjustment, and then he would try to bail after his match with Cena so he didn't have to face Sting. But John Cena AA'd him onto the stage, or the ramp, threw him back in the ring, and then Sting would come out. Now, I don't know if this was a planned thing, but Sting gets hurt in the middle of his match with Rollins. After a buckle bomb that Rollins did went right in between the shoulder blades, and then he proceeded to just, not only that, but he took an extremely hard fall onto the announce table. Sting did. So it was quite an eventful time for Sting. Doctors ended up having to come in for Sting, and he ended up being fine. But then Rollins up getting the unique roll up for the win. And then all hell breaks loose. Sheamus comes out, rushes past Sting, tries to cash in his Money in the Bank contract, and after he does that, you hear Kane's music just as he's about to cash in, because Sheamus at this point had already hit a bro kick, so Sheamus was getting ready to cash in, and then Kane proceeded needed to come out and give a choke slam to Rollins. Sheamus comes in and tells Kane to give him one more after what he did to his ankle, and then he choke slams Sheamus out of the ring, picks Rollins up one more time, and choke slams Rollins again, and that was the end of the show. My basic review of the show would have to be, obviously there were some good points in there, but there were also some parts that I thought could have been better. They gave Rollins back-to-back championship matches. I didn't expect it. I expected one to be near the beginning and then one to be the main event. So that was a shock that happened, but it wasn't so surprising that I was like mad because that's how it was or anything like that. But it was a really good show, I thought, and it was interesting to say the least. You know, Kevin Owens won his first Intercontinental Championship. Charlotte won a championship. Jericho returned. The Demon Kane returned. We saw Sting in a legit match, a legit good match. By all means, Sting had a great performance, and it was an incredible performance by Seth Rollins. Obviously he did lose the United States Championship. I would though imagine that it would be near to Seth Rollins turning into a babyface. I'm not for sure when that would happen. I'm thinking it would have to be pretty soon. But it's gonna depend on, what happens with Sheamus, because he's still Money in the Bank winner. What happens with Kane? How the Authority's gonna react to Kane coming back and choke slamming Rollins. It'll be an interesting Monday night tomorrow, definitely. So we'll have to see and check that out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Let me guys know what you liked about Night of Champions. Wednesday, I'll have another Superstar profile. I think Wednesday I'm gonna end up doing. Let's see, who can I do? If you have any suggestions, like I said, hit me up on Twitter at CastDSP. Put it in the comments. But I think I'm gonna do Solomon Crow on Wednesday, and then depending on what kind of suggestions I get, maybe Finn Balor on Friday, and then next Sunday we'll do something different, because I don't really want to do all the Superstar profiles so quickly. But we'll see. I'll see about doing reviews of Raw too, so you can have a Monday video, so that it'd be on track with Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. But anyways, guys, that was the review of Night of Champions. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep calm and wrestle on.